Check it out. Loser boy. Was it recording already? Check it out. Loser boy. He finally left a sane comment after listening to me. See, I told you I'm smarter than this nigga. Finally, if you look at the last video with the woman in the store, he said something. And if you never see my videos, trust me. Like I said, you see all his comments with anger. And finally, he made a comment based off of what I said he should make one about. Look at his comment. He says he tries to be smart like a regular comment. Random woman, and okay equals gang stalker. Remember, because if you look at anybody who tries to prove what's going on, that's what the comments say. That's why I said what I said, because all the other, you're like, that's too complex. Remember, but listen to my older videos. That's what I said when I was talking about his bitch ass. Why aren't his comments? Look, that's why I turned over there. Why aren't his comments like the one he just made? So finally, I don't know where these retards come from. Finally, he does exactly what I said. I'm trying to get him to, I'm trying to make comments or make videos to where he just kills himself. Like, he's listening to some of my words. Why won't uppity some of bitch, just do what you want to do, you evil little bitch. You do what I say. Obviously, you're on my nutsack. You know how my dick tastes more than my girlfriend. Why don't you, just off yourself, bruh? Not even bruh. Whatever you are, creature. You know what I'm saying? You're not, like I said, he finally says what I said he should have been saying since remember I said, why wouldn't a person like that, that's what remember I said it, why put your tinfoil hat on, take your medicine. That's what I said he's supposed to be mad about. When a random person, that when they get mad, which most of us, whether you believe or not, when I go on a person's conspiracy theory, I wouldn't get mad. I don't care. I'm not one of them losers that be like, that get mad at somebody else. And I ain't even talking about YouTube. In real life, I know plenty of people that get mad. That's what I'm talking about. They're the ones who are starting all this shit because they get mad in life at other people. Like this loser. I don't get mad. I don't care but I ain't got time for his foolishness. Like I said, this women. The only people I heard say that are women. I don't have time for this foolishness, and I don't have blah blah blah. We're men. Only reason I would say that if all of us are in danger. If we ain't in danger, I ain't even talking about military. Just in the street, hanging at the club, whatever. If we ain't in danger, I'ma listen to you. I don't say I don't have time for this foolishness. They don't like to hear theories. Because they're not logical. They're emotional. We're men. We like crazy shit. That's how we move forward. That's why we have buildings like this. Even this building, architecture, because we like crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? You're like, well, that's because they were smart, but they still like us. They like to think of crazy shit. They like to be, I ain't got time to be bothered. See what I'm saying? That's how I know this dude is a hoe. You see what I'm saying? That I don't know where he comes from, but that's why you got airplanes. That's why you got cars. That's why I'm not putting myself in the category of other inventors. I'm just saying every man, that's what we do. We don't get frustrated and pissed off. Because I know one thing, Three Stooges, like, what does that have to do with anything? We find that funny. I know some women, I can't stand the Three Stooges, and they were older women. So that means they were kids at the time, and right around, they're elders. But what I'm saying to them, that gets on their nerves. All that it's just so silly. All this and that, I just can't stand that. We find it fucking hilarious. You're like, what does that have to do with genius stuff? Because we're men. That's what we like. And like I said, this dude talking about you're miserable. No, nigga, you are a bitch. If you're actually a man, either the only logical, like I said, Sherlock Holmes, the only logical truth, the truth is stranger than fiction. Either you're not a man or you're, like Fred Sanford. Remember how you used to do this? You're this. You know what I'm saying? You're funny. One or the other. You're not a man, bro. If you're pissed off and you're feeling and you're not even feelings hurt, you're getting irritated, you're not a dude. How you do stuff like us and pick yourself up and keep going? You know, if you're irritated, you're not classy. You're not a different level. I don't care who you could be born a royalty or whatever. You still do all the shit that we do. All of us are the same. You was a kid, you playing with in mud, you playing with little bugs and shit, you smashing it. And that tells me right there you never did none of that. You know, you was a prissy little bitch, and you know, something like that. There's no way, because you're not logical like us. You couldn't be a scientist. You couldn't be none of that. You couldn't be a doctor. You don't have the courage to do none of that shit. You little bitch, you know you're not real, and don't even try that shit. Oh, the foul language, and don't try to be smart and I'm a black man and I don't cut. No, you're a bitch, man. That nobody's falling for that. You're trying to kill people. Your character is not cussing. Your character doesn't go by I don't cuss. Your character goes by how many lives you genuinely save, not by not cussing, acting like a little bitch. Like I said, when I tell you something, that means don't do it. Because I've been through that. And like I said, it ain't no trying to act prissy and I don't do all this. And there ain't nobody mad at you. It's just we don't like we don't deal with a man like that. We got women for that. That's why we protect our women. We not finna protect no whole ass nigga who act like a woman. You better get with it, you little bitch ass nigga. For real.